Hey guys, what's going on? It's Babypowder, and here we are now on week 2 of our 200 run series for the Cleanout. Okay, if you guys have been watching me on stream, you've seen we're actually far ahead. We've actually done basically week 3 as far as the loot goes for our runs, which was RFD. We've actually done week 4 now. I just actually completed that last night on stream with Welling Caverns. So you can see right here on our list here, this is our list as far as what's upcoming. So we got BFD next, Iron Docks is coming up after that, Dractarian Keep after that, RFK. And granted guys, you can give me some feedback if you would like to see me do a dungeon in between these. We can switch it up. I would like to keep Iron Docks and Dractarian Keep where they kind of are, because I think we need to start implementing other expansions in at this time. And I'm thinking at after LBRS, I'm going to consider another WAD dungeon, or either another Wrath dungeon. Actually, I don't know about WAD, but Wrath dungeon. So yeah, so I'm open to suggestions as far as something that should come next, or something that can come in between. But I would like to keep these two where they are, because I think that's a good time to go ahead and start getting some of those expansions in there. But anyway. Other than that, guys, if you want to come join me, come on over. We'll do some lags. It makes it a lot more fun. Or you can at least see the items dropping. And you do notice too, I actually did blacken the background here for our sheet. I was getting some feedback during stream that when I was pulling it up, showing the dungeons coming up, it was looking really bright. It does. It looks really bright. I do like doing the different colors though, because it kind of makes the different areas of the chart kind of stand out, at least to me. So it helps separate it a little bit. So I do like keeping it like that. But I figure like all the white in the background kind of just made it really bright and kind of blinding a little bit. So I did try to darken that for you guys. Really, I don't think I can darken this part, but yeah, hopefully that makes it a little bit lighter on the eyes. But anyway, just quick recap. We've only actually posted last week when we cleaned out. We only had stuff from Dire Mall East from the 200 runs. We came away with a pretty good amount, 132,911 gold. And granted though, 78,000 of that was the materials, but still for the first week with only one dungeon, 54,000 was pretty good. I mean, I was kind of thinking maybe one sell, maybe we'd have about 20,000 in there, or maybe even a big fat zero. And that could even happen this week. I mean, we really need to get that variety with multiple different dungeons. And you might think, well, why am I holding back with not posting the stuff from everything else? Because we've only added the stuff from the Sunwell runs this week, and that's what we're going to be cleaning out Sunwell and anything left over from Dire Mall East. And the reason why I'm doing that is so we can see the growth as we add the variety in. And you'll have some weeks where you have some really lucky sells. So just like that, I mean, we had 54,000. We had, a couple different items sell. I mean, it could have just been a lucky week. That can happen from time to time, but really to see it be consistent, you need variety and you need a lot. So we're trying to add a little bit each week to see how that variety really starts to take course and start showing those consistent sells. So with all that being said, again, we made 54,000 on transmog last week, 78,000 with materials, came in at 132,000, almost 133,000. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first bank alt, the low value transmog for Proudmoore, and see how well we did with adding Sunwell. All right, so we've got our first bank alt right here, and let's go ahead and open it up, and we got some sales. So pretty good. 2 weeks in a row, we've got some sales. That's a big plus right there. You see, we still got a lot of stuff left over from Dire Mall and other things. We got some patterns still here that we've got duplicates unable to post. But 11,443 gold. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what they sold. So we sold items from Sunwell, which is good to see. Schematic for power amplification goggles. That's a Sunwell pattern. Really not bad value, almost 8,000 gold there. Pattern for Embrace of the Phoenix, most likely, I'm pretty sure that's from Sunwell as well, 1,600 gold. Deadwood Sledge, that was probably Dire Mall, 950 gold. And then again, 2 things from Sunwell. So all in all, I mean, mostly it looks like 4 items from Sunwell, 1 item still from Dire Maul. So Dire Maul will still make us some gold. So plans for the Hardcorium battle plate, sold that for 760, and some blessed breastplate for 381 gold. Coming in again at 11,000. And again, I messed up again. I forgot to put my chart up at the screen up top. So let me do that real quick. Oh man. Let's see here. I keep forgetting that whole thing before we start. I'll get back into it, guys. I swear I will. I swear I will. So let's go ahead and put that on our sheet here so we can go ahead and clear it out. Because really, I want to start. I can't wait to start posting stuff from RFD today. I've already recorded the video as far as, and I actually did that a few days ago for the loot, so it was already done. I still need to edit it, but got it actually done as far as the recording part. But anyway, there we go. We've got that in there. Let's go ahead and clear that out. So nice that we've seen some gold already on, both weeks. Even if that's the only thing we get this week, I'll be happy. We got something 2 weeks in a row with transmog. And the materials is not really going to help us out this week because not really anything you get from Sunwell. And we sold all of our materials from Dire Maul East. I mean, that's how materials go. We're pretty much going to expect to have all the materials sold. Might be sometimes we don't, but anyway, we've got our high value transmog now for Proudmoore. The Alliance drew its loot. Though I am planning probably to start letting these 2 realms trade between each other, especially after the RFD runs, because there's so many duplicates. You guys will see it when we actually go to the loot. Don't want to give away too much anything right now, but it's just going to make more sense. I mean, they are working together to hit the gold cap in the challenge, so it's not really okay who had the best 100 runs. It's more of okay, we're doing 200 runs, seeing how fast we can sell the stuff to get it up to gold cap. So I believe the argument for them to trade between each other, it's a good thing for them to actually be able to do, because to try to take advantage of the 200 runs and not just saying it's 100 runs, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. We got some expires actually. But 0 actually sold 0 of the high value, which is kind of unfortunate, but then again, we haven't traded anything yet, and they actually only had like 4 high value patterns they still had some high value stuff from Dire Maul, but they actually sold some last week. So then again, if we do trade today, they'll actually possibly have something to come from Sunwell when I do decide to do that. But anyway, keyboard is wanting to take its sweet time with I'm using the wrong mouse here. Switching over here. All right, there we go. All right, 0. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta keep switching the keyboard over. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the materials. And we do got a little something there, so we're gonna include it in. All right, logging in. Come on. I hope you guys are all enjoying this as much as I am. I really am. I mean, I've been really stuck on getting these runs done so we can see what we can get, see how much gold we make. And I don't know. I really enjoy the part of letting it wait and see, as we add, how it's growing. So you see here, we did make 1100 gold. We just sold all those little gems, and we sold the sun motes. I think the sun motes took like an extra day to sell them, but we did sell them. And just 1100 gold compared to last week, we had like 40,000 gold in materials. So big difference there for sure. All right, got that done. And now we can clean that out. I'm messing up like with my mice because they're right beside you. I'm like grabbing the wrong one here. But anyway, all right. So not the greatest week. Not as good as last week so far. But then again, like I said, we had a really lucky week last week. We're still not done yet, though. We do still have Thrall, and we're just going to go ahead and swap on over. to our Thrall and see what they got. Maybe they did a little bit better, you know. I think Proudmoore did better last week anyway, with their sales. So you see we do have stuff in the mailbox. We might have some expireds again though too. I was actually kind of shocked to see that. And I can't lie, sometimes I have done some cancel scans just because we don't have too much loot for the high value. so I have done a few here and there. Not that often, not all the time, but I have done some. That's probably why I had some expireds in there. But anyway, here we go. We've got the low value transmog tomb for Thrall, and this comes from the Horde Druid. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what they got. And again, we have some sales, so that's good. So we've got 3,384 gold, so less than Proudmoore actually. Sold 4 items here. Steadfast gloves, 187 gold. Steadfast belt, 142 gold. And these are Dire Maw, so still selling stuff from Dire Maw. Formula enchant weapon potency, 2,845. So that did come from Sunwell, because I remember pointing that out in the loot. So we did sell something from there. And then the Thristle Fur Jerkin, I'm pretty sure that's Dire Maw as well. 209 gold. So really cheap, but this is low value transmog. And you see, I mean, I keep things, you know, 5,000 gold and above, and you see they still sell for really, really low. But still not bad. We had some sales. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and put that on our sheet here. But go. All right. I don't know why that's. Okay, let's shift that over centered. Okay. All right. Anyway, so 3,384 gold, and let's see. Let's go ahead and clear that out. All right. And oops, gotta change. Keep forgetting the keyboard. I gotta change that over. Oh man. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the high value transmog and see what we got there. Still looking really good. The fact that both realms have actually now sold something, even if it's just the low value, I mean, I'm happy with it. So high value transmog, hopefully we have something exciting in here. That would be great. Let's go ahead and take a look. Hey, we do have a sell. We have some expires too. And we sold an item from Sunwell. So we sold the schematic for the hyper magnified moon specs. Of course, we would hope for more than just 16,000 gold, but hey, it's a sell, and it's just our second week, and we sold something of high value, so I will take it, and it's better than, you know, what we've collected so far. Total so far with both low value transmogs is only 14,000 gold. So seeing that that's more than both of those, I will take that for sure. So 16,150. Go and add that in. All right. And we'll go ahead and clear that one out. I have to back on here and actually post some of these, but this is actually good that some things are expiring. If it is just expires, because now we can come back and post our RFD stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and switch on over to our materials and get that added in, and then we can take a look at everything and just see how well or how bad we did this week. So it's going to be about the same, 1,100 gold. So actually a little bit less actually, but yeah. So again, we sold all the little gems, and sun motes took another day to sell. So made more on the sun motes, but overall it's actually a little bit less. As it was 1120 and it's 1103 here, so must have had more gems, even though we had more sun motes that actually were selling for more than the gems on the alliance. So all right, so we got that in there. Let's go ahead and clean that out. Looking good, looking good. And now that we've got that done, we can go ahead and just pull up our sheet here, and let's do that. And here we go. So as you see here, we've made 11,443 gold in Proudmoore with the low value transmog, 0 with the high value. Thrall, we made 3,384 gold with low value transmog, but 16,150 gold with the high value transmog. bringing it to 30,977 gold for transmog this week. And then we ended up with 1,000, about 1,100 gold on each realm for the materials, so about 2,000 gold. So had about 54,000 last week with transmog. We had about was it 78,000? So we're under what we made last week, which, you know, totally expect that to happen. It could even happen next week as well. But seeing that we still had something sell is great. Seeing that we do not have a stock built up yet. RFD will hopefully help with that, as it's going to add another dungeons set of loot to our loot table. It's going to add a lot more items. And then also when we get to adding Welling Caverns, definitely should help, but still I'm not expecting that everything's just gonna fly off the shelf. I mean, that's transmog sells slow. You have to build up that stock, like over 1,000 items. So, and we're nowhere near that yet. So the fact that we're seeing sales, and we've seen sales each week, is just phenomenal. But as you can see here, that puts us at, for the total week, we made 33,200 gold with both materials and the transmog. And that means that altogether with what we made last week we made 132,911 gold. That puts us now at 166,111 gold that we've made since we've started this challenge. Not bad, not bad. And yeah, so now we get to put that over here. We made 33,200 with some it was a lot smaller. About almost 100,000 smaller, but hopefully maybe we can see it go up here, and if not, at least here, you know, we'll just keep tracking, just seeing, you know, how it grows. Like I said, I feel like we just really got lucky here. Plus we did get a lot of this gold from the materials, and that's why we kind of started with that one, to give us some starter gold. So we kind of did expect to at least make a little something there with the materials, if nothing else, because granted, if we take out the materials, I mean, this would have only been 54,000, so really wouldn't have, you know, made a big difference in the two. It wouldn't look so big. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are really liking these videos and are liking the results and seeing this, and hopefully as we see this grow and see when we really start to see sales and how big it will be, and, you know, next thing you know, maybe we'll start seeing like 300,000, you know, 400,000, 500,000, a million one week. That'd be really nice, right? But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and we will be back next week with another one with RFD added in, and it will be exciting to see how well those sales go. See if we sell anything from RFD, see if we sell anything still from Dire Mall, or which Dire Mall, you know, we will have some things similar from RFD and Dire Mall somewhat, and then it also will be yeah, it'll just be exciting to see if any of that sells, and see if we make more gold than we made this week. But anyway, if you guys do want to catch the runs live, and you want to tag along and do some lax, come, you know, see me on Twitch. The link's down below. And if you do like these videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys later tonight when we are on stream, and hope to catch everybody there. See you guys next time in the next video.